Hey Reddit. So yeah, this video is going to be about I don't know, my poisoning situation. I guess for context, I think my stalkers and harassers are poisoning my food and getting me sick. What their end goal is trying to kill me, or that's their ultimate end goal. Somehow they've given me their own sort of death sentence. For whatever fucking reason. I don't know why. I might find out soon, though. No, I don't know about soon. I might find out why. I just might find out why. And with the why, I can... Yeah, don't worry about it. So, yeah, I think they gave me some sort of death sentence for whatever fucking reason. They're literally... I'm not even going to sit here and say it's cruel and inhumane because I don't think anyone cares, and I especially don't think they care. Their head's so far up their ass, they think they're high and mighty about everything, so I can't even say anything. Tell you what, though, they have to resort to poisoning me. They can't. I'm just gonna say they can't run up and try to fight me one-on-one, or even as a group. Am I stupid for saying that? No. Why aren't I stupid? Well, I have to breathe out. Well, everyone has to breathe when they talk, but I have to like take deep breaths in between words, like I just did now. I wasn't thinking. I was just breathing. You know. Yeah. Their fight's completely unfair. Not even giving me a chance. Which is really annoying. Which also leads me to believe that it might still be, well, not small, but still a secret, or somewhat of a secret, group, or, they only exist in some parts of the country, maybe even in foreign countries as well. So there's that. But just like everyone else, I'm getting fucking sick of it. I'm pretty sure you guys are too. You know. All right. Anyways, it's only been 3 minutes, so yeah, it's like I think we're all sick of it. Well, even though most of the people on the subreddit are probably trolls, or well, I'm not gonna call them trolls. I'm gonna call them straight up fucking liars. They're either fucking lying, or or they can't help it, which is a nice way of saying they just can't help it. If you know, everyone knows what I'm saying, and I don't blame them if that's the case. You know, yeah, that's maybe how the whole. No, I'm not gonna get into that. So yeah, so there's not that very many real TIs on the subreddit. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You can tell from people's posts, the way they word things together, the way they structure things. Well, same thing. The way they, structure their stories, or even talk about certain details of their stories. It makes me a little bit wary about it. Yeah, it's whatever. Anyways, we're all fucking sick of it. The real ones. You know, I don't see why they had to go after my health. I don't know why something else couldn't be worked out or something like that, but Hey, it's fucking beyond me. Anyways, I'm kind of glad. It enlightened me. It made me see things the way I used to see them before. Just before a lot of things. Makes me see things in different ways. Also, I quit smoking cigarettes a long ass time ago. Recently, my brother and his boyfriend started picking up smoking. I think it's just a ruse to where if I do die at home, they're gonna blame it on me smoking cigarettes, which I have stopped for a long fucking time. Not only that, I have generally no money, so I wouldn't be able to buy any cigarettes. So, fuck them. Also, fuck my family for being a part of this shit too. Like I mentioned in my last video, how I pretty much set up a trap to see if they would try to tamper with my food at home. I always thought people would just sneak in my house and do it real quick and then leave, which is very unrealistic. So next thing is my family doing it. But like I said, my on the packaging of the food to where I left the trap, to where I wrote something to where they wouldn't be able to replicate it, and I think they're getting desperate enough to do stupid shit or too confident. So anyways, I walked in and I checked on it, and I can't tell the packaging apart because it's fucking manufacturing packaging. But first of all, the style of the writing wasn't the same. It wasn't mine, and I recognized my brother's handwriting. I'm not a fucking idiot. Plus a bunch of things were missing. I can go into detail, but I might confuse people more. Anyways, yeah, I just can't fucking believe it. My own family. Well, we are half brothers, so there's that. It's fucking. That right there is crossing the fucking line. That's crossing the fucking line. But like I think I said in a different video, I think my family's either are going to be paid, or I think they're threatening them to be treated the same way I'm being treated. So that's another thing. If I sound calm about it, it's because in a lot of my other videos, I talk about how I have heart problems, so I kind of had to learn to be as neutral as I possibly can. Not neutral, but I mean to suppress my emotions. I can still think angry things, but I don't know, it's a long story. So there's that. Yeah, I can't believe my caretaker, my two brothers. Well, since I already burned out my brother, the one handwriting, I know for sure it was tampered with because when I went in to go make the food, it was like, I think 11 or 12, I forgot, whenever I made that video, or my last video, uploaded it. It's really late. He had already been asleep with his boyfriend in the living room, but he was on the table with the same marker I was using on the packaging, writing a bunch of nonsense. And when I started looking through the packagings and wondering why the writing was different, he just straight up left and went back to bed. Also, that marker is mine to begin with. So yeah, there's that. He must have had just done it when I had gotten up, which is my fucking fault because I got too comfortable. Yes, after being a part of this for so long, even I get comfortable sometimes. And that fucking ends as of yesterday. Anyways, let's just get into the main point. So, like I said, for context, I think I'm being poisoned to death. So yeah, poisoned / tortured to death. Also being misdiagnosed, other performing malpractice, doctors, and they're neglecting me. They've quote unquote abandoned me, and they're choosing not to treat me for no reason. I have insurance. I have everything. I am always what's that word? Compliant. I'm always compliant with them, if that makes sense. I don't lie to them. I don't. But anyways, let's get into the meat of it. So it's about the food being poisoned. I used to get it from this one store, and I felt a little uneasy getting it from the store after a few days because I burned it out pretty much. So anyways, my caretaker wanted to go to the store today, and she was like, "Oh, they have that food you get at that store here," and I didn't want to get it there because I knew everything at that store is completely fucked. That I would want. That was actually the first store. I'm talking about Walmart. That was actually the first store that I started getting sick from when I ate there. I'm talking about name brand foods and stuff like that. So yeah. I was hesitant, but I got them anyway. But I didn't think about it till later, or I actually thought about it the entire time, but she was like really pressuring me to get them from there and not anywhere else. It was like, oh, they have them here, get them, get them, get them, like over and over and over. And somehow they were hella cheaper than the other place, and the other place is already an extremely cheap place. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. They're pretty much giving them out for free at Walmart, and that just makes no goddamn sense at all. So that's another fucking red flag, I guess. I have one of the food items sitting next to me, and I don't. It sucks. I don't know what the fuck is. I know what's going on. Like, I'm obviously being stalked and harassed and killed, literally. But no FBI agent or any law enforcement watching this video is gonna fucking care, because I don't have direct proof. Which isn't my fault, because I've gotten proof and put it on my other Reddit account. The pictures of the white cars and shit like that, but I don't know. Even if I were to get videos of it, it'd probably be turned around and used against me some fucking how. So that's another thing. Yeah, you guys cannot trust any form of law enforcement, local and government. Yeah, talking about police, feds, and stuff like that. You can't trust any of them. It's just not wise to do so. Your best bet is to still it would have been my best bet too if I had played the game a little easier or a little bit more safer, or just not being a fucking idiot. Would be to leave the country. If you can leave the fucking country, do it immediately or as soon as you can. That's all I gotta say. You'll never escape it if you stay here in America. You will never escape it. But you can leave the fucking country. At least I'm pretty sure you can. Also, that's a good way to check if you're actually TI. If you're somehow on the no-fly list for no reason, then you know it's true. And I'm just telling you all, it'll never stop. You need to stand up for yourselves. And you need to solve the problem head on. I can't because I'm sick. Physically, not mentally. Well, yes, that too, but whatever. So anyways, yeah, it sucks.